Care for a spook?
I didn't question my neighbor's choice of decor when he covered his entire lawn with gnomes. I grew concerned after he disappeared not long after, and I found a gnome on my lawn. Welcome to the Koffeine Cafe, where we don't serve coffee, we serve spooky mooses for you silly gooses. I'm Z.
And I'm Lisa.
And this is 2 Cents Too Spooky, a collection of mostly original 2 cents horror stories, including some of your own from the comment section.
Ever since I started to take nightly walks, I could swear that the trees in the distance were getting closer. I thought it was just my imagination until I found trees blocking the road leading back home.
Checking the door, she sighed. Thank goodness. I thought I forgot to lock it last night. Peering from behind her, all I could reply was, "Don't worry, I did it for you."
After years of research, I finally finished a device that can travel between space and time. Opening the hatch, I was surprised to see an older me with a horrified look on his face, repeating, "We messed up."
Finally, seeing the bright light ahead of me, I was thankful that I can move past this awful life. I broke into tears of dread after seeing doctors and my parents waiting for me on the other side.
Ever since I bought my 5-year-old secondhand clothes from the thrift store, she's been acting a little different. She keeps asking me to take her to her husband and that she knows what he did to her.
I got a note in my dormitory door that simply said, "You're in a coma. Please wake up." I hid in my pocket to prevent my roommate from ever waking up and killing millions in this reality.
I humored an ad online that told me there were singles in the area that were ready to mingle. I wiped all my socials after finding all my details amongst the others listed on the website.
I prefer taking pictures with my Polaroid camera when I'm with my mom. It's the only way she pops in the frame.
Unless you hear me say the secret code, do not go out of this room. As I waited for my husband to come back, I keep hearing his voice saying random words behind the door.
Stroking her soft, lush hair as she sleeps at night is the highlight of my evening. As the strands go through my fingers, I'm careful not to wake her and alert her to my presence.
No matter how many times I call out to the driver in front of me, the car won't stop. As I lay limp on the road, readying to accept my fate, all I can ask myself is, who would ever stop for a dog? The magician proudly proclaimed, "For my next trick, I will make this person disappear." The applause was interrupted by the sound of bones cracking as he waved his wand on the flattened sheet of cloth, soaked in blood.
Whenever I play with my dollies, I always ask them, "How are you?" Tonight was supposed to be no different, until it replied, "Good, how are you?"
After getting back home, it seems like my wife is in one of her moods. As sirens blare in the distance, I tried to remain calm to avoid joining her other victims.
I kept hearing a light tapping coming from the walls all throughout the day. When I cut a hole into it to check out what was going on, I was surprised to see that it started to leak blood.
Crawling under the floorboards, I reassured the client that I'd be able to find the source of that wretched smell. My heart sank, not because I found a missing coworker down here, but because of the echoing sounds of a hammer sealing my only means of escape.
Thanks for watching. Consider liking and subscribing, and don't forget to comment on the video. It really helps us out. Check out our merch over at Koffeine to get all sorts of cool knickknacks. And as always, thanks to our members: Bro the Boss, Butter Lover, Jason Dreamer, Nicholas, E, Burger, Creative Shifter, Daryl Jones, and our cafe god, Fak Gamang, for their support. Till next time, stay spooky.